Right, a big breaking international news coming in. According to the Iranian media, Hamas chief Ismail Haniyeh is dead. Reports suggest that Ismail Haniyeh, remember he's been one of the biggest top leaders. Many believed if he was hiding in Qatar also for a long time. He's held the senior positions also within the Hamas government earlier in Palestine and Gaza. He has been killed in Tehran, is what we are told. And this is media reports quoting Iranian Revolutionary Guard. I want to immediately bring in India Today's Foreign Affairs editor, Geeta Mohan, for the latest. Geeta, this is big news because throughout the past 1 year, we've constantly heard this name again and again of Ismail Haniyeh. What are you picking up about what happened? What are the details?
Well, this is a major operation if it was carried out by the Israeli forces because it's the IRGC that has come out and, in fact, confirmed that he has been killed in Iran, in Tehran. He was there yesterday in the visuals that you see of the Iranian president swearing in the new president of Iran, Masoud Pezeshkian. He was there for the swearing-in ceremony. And it is an attack on his residence, according to IRGC, that's the Iranian Revolutionary Guard Force, that he and his bodyguard were killed in the residence in Tehran. Ismail Haniyeh and him being taken out is going to be a huge development. It's big. It will be a huge win for Israel. And also remember, Ismail Haniyeh could not have been touched or attacked in Qatar, which is where he was based out of. And only when he was in Iran. And in Iran, Israelis and Iranians have been fighting each other and attacking each other. So in Iran, to attack and take out a target is much easier than doing it in Qatar because that would have been a serious and a grave violation. So waiting for Ismail Haniyeh to actually leave Qatar and be in a country where they can attack. And they have indeed attacked because this is a confirmation coming in from the Iranian Revolutionary Guard. They have expressed...
Which I also find very interesting, isn't it, Geeta? The fact that Iran is, in similar ways to Qatar, has also been involved. In fact, it's accused of being the mastermind of, so to say, what happened on October 7th in training the Hamas leaders. But he was in Tehran, which is also a safer zone for him. And Iranian media is what we are quoting. They have confirmed it. If this is official, going by Iranian media, Geeta, what does this mean for Hamas? What do you think this possibly means for Israel, Hamas, Israel-Palestine war right now?
Well, it could mean it certainly would mean major escalation because this is going to really find a response from the Palestinian, from the Hamas side particularly, from the Hamas side, and we'll have to wait to see how they really respond to this. And not just Hamas, Iran. What is Iran's response going to be? That's going to be very important because Ismail Haniyeh being killed on Iranian soil is something that is not going to go down well with the Iranian authorities, and certainly something that the Iranians will now contemplate retaliating.
Geeta, as we speak, I appear to have got a confirmation, and if you can also tell us that looks like that Hamas also has confirmed that Ismail Haniyeh is dead. This is huge. Remember, because he was being seen as one leader and his visuals were also emerging from Qatar. Remember when October 7th visuals were going viral of what unfolded, the butchery that happened in Israel. He was one of those leaders who was seen, according to visuals emerging, of smiling, of happiness. That was in Qatar. But as Geeta is correctly pointing out, that he wasn't in Qatar at this point. For some reason, he had gone to Iran, which is also a safer zone. Iran is also involved indirectly in many ways in this war with Israel. That's where Iranian media now said that he has died. And now, Geeta, information coming in that Hamas also appears to have confirmed. I think all top commanders, top senior leaders of Hamas in many ways appear to have died, including the ministers in Gaza.
Well, that's right. The IRGC certainly has confirmed in a statement saying that Hamas chief Ismail Haniyeh one of his bodyguards were killed after the residence in Tehran was targeted. So that's the confirmation coming in from IRGC. It's a very important one. And it certainly is one where we will see massive escalation. This is a massive escalation by Iran at this point, a massive escalation by Israel at this point in time. It is the the Islamic Revolutionary Guard of Iran, that's the IRGC, that has confirmed the death of Ismail Haniyeh.
But tell me this, Geeta, I also find it interesting, isn't it, the fact that he was in Iran and yet Israel, as is being seen, is behind this assassination in Tehran, within an Iranian city.
Well, Israel has been striking various parts in the region within the territories of countries that have been enemy states for Israel, and they have been doing operations in such countries as well. So it is not something that is new for Israel. The fact that they had intelligence, the fact that they moved on the target when the target was outside of a friendly country such as Qatar, or a country that they would not have wanted to violate the territorial integrity of, is the reason why they waited for Ismail Haniyeh. And Ismail Haniyeh has been seen in other places
This
as well.
is, Geeta, what you're telling us is absolutely huge. And does this mean escalation? Does this mean the end of Hamas in many ways? Exactly how Israel had said that they have made a pledge of. In the next few days, we'll know more on this. Thank you very much. Geeta Mohan with the latest. It's a developing story. We'll get you more updates on that.